everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Shayandeep, and in today's podcast, I have with my friend Shujit as always, and we are going to discuss the latest news of football, all that is going all around the world as usual. Let's start today's
Yeah,
podcast. Shujit, the first topic, the Puskas Award.
yeah,
What is Puskas Award? You explain it to the audience, and then I shall continue with what is happening this year.
okay. Yeah, the Puskas Award, I think everybody knows about it in the football world. It is awarded to the player who has the best goal throughout the year. FIFA selects many goals which are official, and out of them, there are finalists. We have the finalists out.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
let's see that.
finalist of 2021 Puskas Award, one is Eddie Clemela, another is Patrick Schick, another is Mehdi Tamehi. These three players are the finalist of the Puskas Award 2021. And if we look into the goals, first, when we look into the goal of Eddie, what was the that X whatever what was the thing that made this goal different from the other two?
If you see the first goal, it's the goal
Eric
from Eric
Lamela,
Lamela.
the
It was
curved
a very
shot.
good goal, but the thing is that if you check Patrick Schick's goal, it is taken from a long range, and I think that most of the player can do it who has had a lot of training. But Taremi's goal, which I don't know if you agree or not. I think scoring a bicycle isn't everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
There is a cross coming. It's a cross. It's not that it's coming from above. Like it's a cross, and so you need to hit it very.
I
The
understand. I
timing, you have
understand.
to time it very
Yeah, yeah.
accurately. Otherwise, you'll make fun of yourself
Yeah, like the timing as well as the
because it's
shot
coming at a
power
very
matters. Yes, yes.
I think
Right, right.
it's
I
really
get that. I get
difficult.
that. I think that Patrick Schick might not be
Yeah,
the
yeah,
winner,
yeah.
no way. But there will be tough competition between Tahimi
Lamela.
and Lamela. I at least think that it will be Lamela. Anyways, let's
Yeah,
see.
let's see. Let's see. Yeah.
The winner will be announced on 17th of January. We are recording this on the 4th of January. So a problem with one of the best strikers, I think, is
Yeah, one of the
Lukaku.
best was.
Yeah, Lukaku is one of the best, but somehow he is failing to impress in London. What do you think? What is going wrong with Lukaku in Chelsea that he is suffering?
Yeah, I think Lukaku isn't getting a lot of chances, but because Tuchel doesn't want him to. Like, I don't get the point. Why did you bring him in if you don't want to use him? I don't get it actually, because if you see Lukaku, if you see the stats, Lukaku isn't starting always. Like I saw that match against Liverpool, and he didn't start because there was an issue with an interview in which he said something related to Inter Milan, I guess. That's why he was benched. He wasn't even in the player list. He was left out. But I think even before that, he wasn't being used that at all. And if you don't start a player like of that caliber, he will obviously get angry. And I think there will be a similar case if Erling Haaland signs for Real Madrid. I don't know what is going to happen, but let's not just go into that. About Lukaku, I think Tuchel doesn't want to start him. I've seen Werner starting somehow. I don't get the situation at all. Why did you bring him in if you don't want to start him?
Exactly,
There are
exactly.
even rumors that he is going to leave Chelsea in the January transfer window. But in later on, Tuchel or the board, I think Chelsea board told that he's going to stay because you don't buy a player like that. No, to
Exactly.
just
And
it's
there are rumors that he might join Tottenham Hotspurs. in
Yeah,
London.
there are.
But the side of Antonio Conte, like
Yeah, the
Conte
reunion.
was, yeah, like the Conte was the coach during his Inter Milan days, like the time when he flourished at his best. So hopefully he does so and regains his form, and hopefully we'll get to see Spurs winning some titles, hopefully alongside Harry Kane and Lukaku. I can imagine the striking area, like
I think
bam.
they will let go Harry Kane because
Yeah, even I think so, and
City
I
have
think
waited a
they should
lot of
let
time.
go Harry Kane.
Of course, but
Yeah, like
a
Harry
mutual
Kane should
decision.
join teams like FC Barcelona, even not FC Barcelona, maybe.
Manchester City really want him. Like I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
what
actually Manchester
they
City.
did.
But Manchester
There was a
City, man,
meme.
does
There was
not.
a meme because
Manchester City does not want any striker assets. Like they prefer first
I
type
know.
players.
Even this was a meme. Pep Guardiola told that placing Kun Aguero is impossible, and they aren't going to sign a striker in the recent transfer windows. But then again, they paid like a lot, like more than 100 million for Harry Kane. I do remember
Exactly.
this. Why did you bid for him if you don't want him? It's just silly. They're avoiding journalists and
Yeah, yeah. Like
to avoid the
even I understand they really
yeah.
need a backup striker. Like Gabriel Jesus is not like the best
Pep
striker,
Guardiola,
obviously.
I don't know what Pep Guardiola does, but he actually, Jesus is a natural striker, but he uses him somewhere else other than that his main position. Even about João Cancelo, if you remember, he was the right back when he joined Manchester City from Juventus.
Yeah.
But now I think he uses him in some left back or center mid position. I don't know, but he is playing awesome.
Like the assist from Joe Cancelo became very famous. Like
Yes,
he chips it with his right foot to Sterling. Sterling comes and booms. Anyways,
he is playing like crazy. Like, he's one of the best, I think so, right
yeah,
now.
absolutely. Now I think it is time we talk about FC Barcelona, the player whom they signed this transfer.
A
Ferran
lot
Torres,
about
man,
Haaland,
Ferran Torres
and yeah, they
from
have
Man
signed
City
Ferran
to
Torres.
Barcelona. Like Laporte
Yeah,
is guiding Ferran Torres to the right direction, I guess, to the right
yeah,
direction of his career. And soon, I hope Erling Haaland will also get the right path
I
to
don't know
towards
what.
his career and shine and bring back the glory days of FC Barcelona. Anyways, coming on to the players whom we want to kick out in the coming winter transfer season.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Coutinho, Dembele. Because
Yeah,
Dembele is
Dembele
not renewing the contract.
it's becoming a meme.
He is demanding 30 million bonus, man. Like a meme got famous that a meme of Dembele got famous that he's changed his profile picture back in 2010 in Facebook, and people commented felt cute, might demand 40 million dollar later. Crazy, man. Have you even seen yourself playing? Okay, I understand you're a good right winger, but you demand 30 million bonus every year. Crazy, like he and
It's
his
absurd. He should leave. He's
he
just, I think. Please continue.
yeah, he and his that guy agent like is telling Mati Almani that you are signing Ferran Torres, so why can't you give us 30 million every year? Are you crazy? Have you seen Ferran Torres play? Have you seen this guy play? He plays 10 matches, get rested for 100 matches. I think he
Above,
has almost missed over 100 matches in FC Barcelona.
above
He's been
everything,
injured.
is
Hell,
how can you ask that much money if you know that they couldn't keep Lionel Messi? How can you ask?
exactly. We
It's
could not
he.
like renew and keep the best player, and we will give $30 million to
It's absurd.
Dembele.
I think Dembele is doing it on
Kick that guy out,
purpose.
man.
He
Like
wants to. He
Coutinho
wants to
and
leave. I
Dembele needs
think
to be
that
kicked
is
out.
why he is asking for. He wants to bring the amount of money into it so that it becomes easy. I think he wants to leave and join another club. That is what I think.
I
So if
I I wish so, man. I wish so. Like Coutinho, Dembele, maybe Brad Pitt, of course, Luke De Jong. These four guys are the top priority. Umtiti, man, Umtiti. Kick out Umtiti. What is he doing? He
yeah,
is played like he has played hardly 10 matches over the last 2-3 years. Kick out Clement Lenglet. These 5-6 players needs to be kicked out. as soon as possible. Yeah, so like Umtiti, Longley, Coutinho, Luke de Jong, Braithwaite, and this guy Dembele needs to be kicked out as soon as possible, and hopefully we get to bring in Andreas Christensen, because according to the latest news that Chelsea does not want to keep Andreas Christensen in their team as a player. If not Andreas Christensen, Azpilicueta is very close to joining and playing for FC Barcelona in the winter transfer season, and hopefully, if things go perfectly okay in the summer, we can sign in Erling Haaland and delit. And if we successfully get to complete these two transfers, then our third target will be the right back from Ajax.
You already have Des, right back from Ajax.
But but
Yeah, I understand.
Xavi does not. But Xavi does not once or is not trusting in Dest as a right back, because he is more as a right wing, right? Because he has been playing maximum portion in the forward area rather than defending. So Mazraoui is a good right back in Ajax as of now. This guy is almost 24 years old, I guess. Yeah, this guy is 24-year old, and Xavi would like to bring him in his team. So Delit, Haaland, and Mazraoui is the targets in the summer, and right now in the winter transfer season, hopefully we can bring in some good centre backs from Chelsea. If Azpilicueta good, if not Azpilicueta, I would prefer Christensen personally. What is your thoughts on whether Christensen or Azpilicueta will be a better choice for FC Barcelona?
For FC Barcelona, I think it's difficult to say. Azpilicueta can play as a centre back and he can also play as a right back. Although FC Barcelona has Dani Alves, I don't think bringing in another old veteran. I don't. Technically, he's okay. He can play in. He's experienced, but I don't think you need a veteran if you already have Dani Alves in line. I can bring Christensen. He is a good.
Yeah,
He has shown his qualities in Premier League. He'll be a very
absolutely.
good player. This is my take.
And this guy is just 24-year-old, and he has
He's
been
young.
playing at the top level for quite some time. Since 2015, he has been playing for Chelsea, for the last 6 years.
That's big.
Since the age of 19, he has been playing for Chelsea.
Nice. A lot of guys at the age of 19 doesn't play for Chelsea.
Yeah, we are 19-year-old and we are doing nothing. We are just attending our college.
Yeah.
We are trying to get a career, but then that guy was already in Chelsea, earning more than $1 million per year. So he was already a millionaire at our age. Anyways, let's continue back to the topic. So hopefully we can sign in some good centre backs right now in the winters. I do not expect Mazraoui to join us right now, because hopefully he will join us as a free transfer in the summer transfer season, and hopefully Erling Haaland and Matthias Delit will also be a Barcelona player very soon.
I wished Delit signed for Real Madrid, but that isn't going to happen anyway because he signed Eder Militao and Alaba. So I don't think that is possible.
Exactly.
I don't think it is possible anymore. I think Delit will probably sign for FC Barcelona because there aren't many big clubs like FC Barcelona.
Back in 2018, even Barcelona offered him a good amount of salary, but he went to Juventus just thinking that he will get a better start in his career. And also Juventus those days got very famous because of Cristiano Ronaldo, of course. Cristiano Ronaldo joined, and it had a huge influence on many players joining Juventus. Players like Chiesa, players like Delit joined Juventus.
I even remember there was a match, most probably Nations League final, I guess, It was between Portugal and Netherlands, and after the match, Cristiano Ronaldo asked Delit to join Juventus, and after the Nations League in that summer, Delit really signed for Juventus.
Exactly,
That is
exactly.
the influencer's youngster.
Actually, we also played the same trick with Lionel Messi. We asked him to sign Paulino, and Paulino joined us during a free kick of Brazil versus Argentina back in 2016 or 17, I guess.
Yeah.
Even Messi asked Paulino to join. So it was Agent Messi who got Paulino to us. It was Agent Pinaldo who got Delit to Juventus.
Yeah.
And what about the transfers of Real Madrid? What do you think they're going? Like we heard rumors about Vlahovic.
Vlahovic isn't joining. I think Vlahovic is joining Arsenal.
So what is the problem in Real Madrid right now?
The situation in Real Madrid is quite different than other clubs uh, because what it's almost perfect, but the team players are aging, so we need a different kind of a change. Like we need youth talents like Mbappe, Haaland, and young midfielders. But the thing is that even I think we can sign Mbappe and Haaland both if Mbappe signs a pre-agreement in this January. But I don't think he's going to, because he already has said in his interview that he's going to finish this season with Paris Saint-Germain. So, I don't think he's going to join in this winter or sign any pre-agreement. But so the situation with Haaland is also connected somehow, and I don't see Haaland joining
When
Real
you
Madrid.
say you need youth, do you mean youths like Casemiro, who has got 75 yellow cards and has got the same amount of red cards as Lionel Messi? Like
No,
Lionel Messi also has 2 red cards and Casemiro also has 2 red cards. Like you want players who want to kick the asses of other players.
no, it's a different thing. Like we don't want to replace Casemiro right now, but we see something
But
like
you need a centre back who can kick the asses of players like
we have a
Sergio
centre back. But,
Ramos.
yes, coming to centre back, we have Antonio Rudiger, I think, but it's a complicated situation because Rudiger was asking a lot of fee for his transfer. Like he wanted a signing bonus,
Bonus.
and Perez completely rejected it. Like I don't know what is going on, and even if we sign Haaland and Mbappe both, I don't.
Impossible.
I understand that it is really difficult because Haaland won't even sign because he would want to become a starter, and with Benzema, of course he is going to sign for SC. Of course he would also want to compete against Mbappe. So and plus Raiola is a good friend of, you have told it many times before. Like he's a good friend of Laporta, and Laporta, I think it will be. I don't know why I get vibes like this vibe that Haaland is going to join FC Barcelona, because for sure
Obviously,
Mbappe
man, obviously. It
because
is the best club at the end of the
no,
day.
because for sure Mbappe is joining Real Madrid. If it wasn't the case, I think there
Doesn't matter,
wasn't.
man. Like,
If it
doesn't
wasn't
matter.
the case, like there wasn't that much chance of Haaland joining FC Barcelona. If if there was no Mbappe, but the situation isn't like that, and even if I don't see Haaland joining if Benzema is there. This is the problem, and even if we sign, even if everything goes right for us and we sign Haaland, Mbappe, where do we play Vinicius and other players? Like we'll have Benzema up; he's going to be the starter. We have a Haaland. We have Mbappe. Mbappe wants to play on the left. Vinicius wants to play on the left. We have two strikers
You have
and two left
Hazard. You have
wingers.
Eden Hazard,
Hazard
who is the
is like
best left wing. 120 million euros.
we just lost the. I think he's the worst transfer. I think he's the
Oh,
worst
really?
transfer of Real Madrid. I don't know.
I thought you guys were going to replace Cristiano Ronaldo with Eden Hazard. What happened to that? No
The
replacement
replay
for Cristiano Ronaldo?
is going to join this summer.
Who?
Kylian Mbappe. Who else?
He's a right wing.
No,
and mostly a striker. He's not a left wing man.
You are wrong. You're perfectly wrong. You should watch France national team's matches. He is a left wing and a striker. He completely changed after Neymar wanted to play on the cam. So in PSG, if you see, he plays on the left mostly. In the beginning, he used to play on the right because Neymar used to play on the left, and on the striker
Yes.
there was Cavani. But that was way
Yes.
back in I don't remember when when 2017-18, I guess. So now the situation is different. Benzema in France national team, Benzema plays as striker and Mbappe plays on the left. And in PSG also, Neymar plays on the cam and Mbappe plays on the left mostly. Sometimes
But Mbappe usually
Because
plays on the
Dima-
strike.
he
Yeah.
usually plays on the striker, but he also wants he demands. He even demands to play on the left because he wants to cut in right and shoot, just like his idol. So
Yeah. So you guys are
This is
just
the-
targeting Mbappe. That's all.
I don't think there are a lot of players who can cope up with the situation of Real Madrid.
But the last question of the podcast. Even if today you had the chance of signing any one of Erling Haaland or Mbappe, whom would you sign?
It's a very difficult question.
Whom would you prefer?
It's a very difficult question. If
Just do not consider what player you need right now in the team. Just choose the best player who is better among these two players at the time. You do not need to consider that you have Benzema, so you need a left wing or a right wing.
There are a
Do
lot
not
of
consider those
factors.
things.
I would
But
want
just say-
both. I would want both actually.
But if you have any option to just get one, whom would it be? Haaland or Mbappe?
Personally, it would be Haaland because
That is all for the podcast, guys. That's all for the podcast. I hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure you subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram.